puso pa rin, Tatak City High.
Calbog City National High School acknowledges the rightful proprietors of the videos, images, graphics, and music included in this episode and makes no claim to ownership of them.
Welcome back, learners. I am very excited to bring you today's lesson, so set your mind, ready your heart, and brace yourselves, for we will take a journey to discover week 2 of reading and writing skills.
Most essential learning competencies: compare and contrast patterns of written texts across disciplines.
As a senior high school student, it is very important to know the basic patterns of development in writing so you can be able to demonstrate an organized and interesting paragraph. And so our learning targets for this lesson are: distinguishing development patterns in writing across disciplines, definition and exemplification/classification, integrated specific patterns depending on the discipline.
Patterns of written texts across disciplines. Narration. Description. Definition. Exemplification, classification. Comparison and contrast. Cause and effect. Problem solution. Persuasion.
One of the patterns of written text across disciplines is definition. Definition explains an idea, term or phrase using distinguishing characteristics or synonyms. Definition is also used to establish working generalizations that aid in controlling the meaning and scope of key concepts or ideas.
Transitional expressions can help tie ideas together. They also reveal organizational pattern to help you construct an effective definition paragraph. Here are some transitional devices in definition writing. Is defined as defined. To define. Means. Refers to. To illustrate. Example of definition paragraph. Coronavirus, COVID-19, refers to an illness caused by a virus that can spread from person to person. The virus that causes COVID-19 is a new coronavirus that has spread throughout the world. COVID-19 symptoms can range from mild or no symptoms to severe illness. You can become infected by coming into close contact, about 6 feet or 2 arm lengths, with a person who has COVID-19. COVID-19 is primarily spread from person to person. You can become infected by respiratory droplets when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or talks. You may also be able to get it by touching a surface or object that has the virus on it and then touching your mouth, nose, or eyes. In order to avoid COVID-19, always follow safety precautions. Stay home as much as possible and avoid close contact with others. Wear a mask that covers your nose and mouth in public settings, clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces, and wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. We will continue the discussion about the different patterns of written texts across disciplines. The next pattern of paragraph writing is exemplification, classification. Exemplification shows, proves, or explains a general idea or point by using examples. Meanwhile, classification refers to sorting or arranging subjects into groups or categories according to their common or shared characteristic. The group or category should have a single basis of classification, and the grouping or categorization must suit the purpose. You can use both exemplification and classification in developing a paragraph. Here are some transition words, phrases in classification, exemplification writing. Another. Another kind. Final type. Classified as. One kind. The first category. The last group. The next part. After all. As an example. Consider the following. For example. For instance. In other words. In particular. In short. Namely. Put another way. Specifically. Stated differently. That is. To be specific. To clarify. To illustrate. Example of classification paragraph. People looking to lose weight have a few options: exercise, diet, weight loss pills, and surgery. Exercising involves going to a gym, working out at home, or joining some sort of class or sports team. Those who are dieting can talk to a doctor about a plan for them. Weight loss pills can be taken, if proper precautions and directions are followed. Individuals who are severely overweight can talk to a doctor about having surgery to lose the weight that they need. Example of exemplification paragraph. Marketing is as important as knowing how to grow beautiful plants. It will spell the difference between success and failure to an entrepreneur. Thus, you should be creative in selling your plants, and you can choose from any of the following suggestions. 1 is to have your plant shop. This is advisable if you have your place, which is strategically located, but if you don't, and you rent a place, the overhead expenses will cost you a sum of money. Another strategy is to conduct an open house. You have enough stock to dispose. You can offer your plants at discounted prices to attract buyers. One other way to dispose of your plants is to sell them in one lot. You may not earn as much as in the other strategies, but it will not take much of your time. There are many other creative ways of marketing your plants, and it's up to you to choose or develop your style. Based on what you have listened to, a well-written text should have the presence of the following properties in order for your essay to be more effective. So that's all for this lesson. I hope you have learned and prepared for the activities we have for you. Again, I am Teacher RR. Till next time. Thank you. Writing activity. Directions: choose only one topic from among the following topics below. Write a 100-word definition and exemplification, classification text as to what you should know about COVID-19. And how do you protect yourself and others from the virus. Write a 100-word definition and exemplification, classification text about the different genres of music. Write a 100-word definition and exemplification, classification text about the different genres of literature.
Rubric. Focus 30%. Organization 25%. Integration 25%. Convention 20%. Total 100%.
Happy writing time, everyone.